Gifted sex. It can be lonely at the time. Hey, I'm Jet Reynolds. Welcome to the Goat Farm, where it sucks to be number 2. Thank you for coming to the Gifted channel once again. And today we're going to get into a really interesting video. This video is a little bit different than the other videos that you've seen. This video is really geared towards individuals that are already living a gifted life. Now, people who are on their journey, men who are on their journey to becoming gifted, there's something here for you too as well. At the end of the day, it is two sides of the same coin. But today, we're going to talk about something specific to that. I want to break down a particular set of circumstances that may lead to a sense of emptiness and a sense of loneliness when you are gifted. Now, we all know when you're in a relationship, it's the best thing that you can do for your significant other, as well as yourself. It's the best thing that you can do for your relationship. And I'm not going to go into, the pros and all that stuff. If you've been watching me long enough, you already know the pros. If you don't, then you can go back and watch some of the other videos. I just want to jump straight into it. This is for you guys out there gifting who aren't in committed relationships. When you're single, regular to mingle, and you're out there gifting, what could possibly go wrong? I'm here to tell you that there are some side effects. There's some side effects that you need to be cognizant of going in. When we gift someone, what we're doing is we're raising their sexual IQ. When you gift a woman, you are raising her sexual IQ. She now has a new normal. There's a new set of boundaries, which are limitless. You inspire, you elevate, you raise the bar. It's a high. It's a drug. Drugs lead to addiction. Addiction leads to unpredictable behavior. What eventually happens is that the drug becomes greater than you. The work becomes greater than the man. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what happens. It can lead to a sense of loneliness and emptiness. You ever hear that expression, you can be in a room full of 1,000 people and still feel lonely? It can lead to that. This is why I don't suggest being a Santa whore and run around gifting a bunch of women. As men, we're told that we're supposed to have these big egos, so on and so forth. But I'm going to tell you, you take it personally. I once dated this girl, real pretty girl. We met, everything was cool, and I gifted her. And here's a woman who had been married twice, married for the last 25 years, almost 25 years of her life, and she had never been gifted. So now all of a sudden, we're dating. She never wants to go anywhere. All she wants to do is make a beeline back to my bedroom or back to my house. She doesn't, there is no, and at first this is great. Yeah, it's it's great, sex buddy, whatever you want to call it. But after a while, it's like, damn, you don't want to go nowhere. You don't go out for a drink. Nope, she don't want to do nothing. She just want to come straight to my house and get it on so I can make her feel good. The work became greater than me. She didn't want me. She wanted how I can make her feel. And after a while, it got to me. I ain't even gonna front. I eventually stopped dealing with her because I just felt used. She would be, as soon as she came to my house, I could feel the energy. She's sitting there waiting to explode because the minute you touch her, it was just the floodgates open. And it was just she couldn't contain herself. And she'd just be like, I can't sit here and just contain myself and just jump on me, rip my clothes off. And it was cool in the beginning. It's great for your ego. But after a while, you realize that this is all she don't even want to talk to me. She just wants me to make her feel good because I had basically treaded on ground that she had never been on. I'll give you another example. I was dating this girl, I'm just going to say Latin, so it's inclusive of a large different cultures because I don't put anybody on Front Street. And when we met, she was a hard nut to crack. And I'm just like, look, I don't want nothing from you, just conversation. My game is that I have no game, right? I'm horrible with that, but whatever. So we go on our first date. Everything's cool. Get her back in the car. I'm the nice guy, the gentleman, so on and so forth. So I guess she figured, she'd let me kiss her. Now, anyone who is gifted knows that once you kiss, that is your calling card. That is your window. That is your trailer to your movie. So I knew after I kissed her that she was just like, I can't hang out anymore tonight, but I'm definitely seeing you this week. So needless to say, we started our gifting relationship, and she was completely blown away. She had no idea she was a squirter or multi-orgasmic, all these things. I introduced her to all these amazing things. But when I would go pick her up, it would always be around the corner, or I'll come to your house. And then I realized that something was off. Like, she never wants me to be seen, like, picking her up and stuff. And then one day we're laying in bed, we're having pillow talk, and she tells me, we're talking about porn and type of porn that we likes. And she tells me how, for her, that she can't stand porn with black people, how it turns her off. She thinks it's ghetto. And I'm like, hello? You know what I mean? And she's like, no, but you're different. You're exception to the rule. It was at that very moment that I realized I wasn't going to deal with her anymore. But also, it was at that very moment that I realized people are willing to sacrifice their values for gifted sex, to sacrifice what they might have thought. They're willing to change their DNA, rewrite their story so that they can have some of that gift. Control the gift. Don't let the gift control you. The gift is strong. The gift is amazing. The gift is going to change your world. But don't think it doesn't come with its battle scars. Well, look, I'm Jet Reynolds. Thank you for watching us today. And if you like it, Deuces.